Alright, so right now we just fitted this GTST with a Elite 2000 plug and play, which deletes the mass airflow sensor. You get to run map sensor, which is built into the ECU. So I'm redirecting the wires at the mass airflow sensor to configure intake air temp and boost control solenoid. So right now I'm just doing the testing to pin out which wire is which and what I'm going to have each wire do. Now I have pinned out the wires and allocated them to what I want them to do. So pretty much what I've done is I've taken the original mass airflow sensor signal to the ECU, and I've used that as the actual intake air temp sensor signal, and then configured that in the ECU. Then I'm using the chassis ground on the sensor connector for the ground on the intake air temp. And now as far as for the boost control, 12-volt power source for the mass airflow sensor is powering the boost control solenoid, and the signal ground for the mass airflow sensor I have repinned and moved it over into what would be a boost control solenoid on an RB25. So the RB20s didn't come with boost control solenoid from the factory. So the pin is still there, and on these plug and play Elite 2000 harnesses, because they can be used on RB20s, 25s, and 26s, the pin is still there that's configured. So I pretty much just moved the mass airflow signal ground one pin over to what will be the boost control solenoid, and so now I've got boost control and intake air temp wired into the mass airflow sensor connector. So when I've done that is I can utilize some of the factory wiring that's still going to the ECU header without having to add additional wires and take up other inputs.